Yeah, hi, this is Jack. This is Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. Billy Gibbs, who once knowingly stood in front of a Greg Norman bunker shot and got a sand wedgie.
Welcome back in, everybody. Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. So glad you guys are with us. Don't forget, you can get Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy anytime on iTunes. Just visit the iTunes store. You can download Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy's app as well. And it is Christmas time, so check out Vegas Golf the Game, vegasgolfthegame.com. They've got a 24-piece on-course golf game you can play with your buddies, or they have a home edition poker game as well. vegasgolfthegame.com, or call them at 877-241-6134. In the studio, we've got Jack Avrit talking about life as a collegiate Division I golfer at Santa Clara University, and Jack also graduated here locally from Arroyo Grande High School and major golf standout, and also a 2015 the First Tee Open champion with Mark O'Meara. So, Jack, what do you think? What do you think about your mic?
Yeah, how's your mic?
It's
looking better now.
than
Yeah.
the first part.
I think it's got a little more support.
It's waking up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little more alive. Before we finish the interview with Jack, coming up after Jack in the next hour, we've got Clubbing with Dave, as we always do, partner of the show, Slick Sticks, and Dave Schmandel. We also have Jim DeLobby, teaching professional in the DeLaboratory.
I just love that.
He's going to be talking about the cool stuff that Jim goes. He is a scientist in the world of golf. I love it. He called me the other day and talked about a new gadget and how successful it was and how much
that's right.
he loved it. And his student in a DeLaboratory is coming up, and the tour player. Maybe we'll ask Jack about the Magic, see if he can figure out who we're talking about. Jack's pretty smart. But anyways, we are speaking with Jack Avrit, a collegiate Division I golfer. He's only a freshman. His team is now ranked 25th in the nation, which is pretty impressive. As Jack was talking off air about, if you make the top 50, that you make 65, you're in the what?
Top 65 make it to regionals. So you're pretty solid in that area. So let me ask you just that same question. One of my questions was, you're currently 25 in the nation. How important it is to not only you, but your school, the school itself, and your coach to get to move up these rankings, especially making this is the only page I printed out, and you made the page, man. They only go down to 25. There you are. Yeah.
How important is that?
It's huge
why?
for our athletic department as a whole, from what I can tell, because we've had a couple of rough years as a thing. I think during our athletics meeting, they said last year we finished like 9th out of 10 teams in our conference competition with throughout all the sports. So it's a sign that our athletics are improving,
So
and I think that's showing through a lot of sports.
You might not know this, but it could help with funding and grants and things like that.
It could. I don't know the whole system too well, but it definitely could.
As you should. You're focusing on getting your stroke average down. But I did hear you in a casual conversation, and stop me if I'm wrong, but now you get a pair of shoes.
Yeah,
is this a true?
Yeah, we didn't have team shoes this part of the year, but we played well, so now we're getting team shoes, and we got team yardage books.
So you get rewards,
which is pretty
Wow.
exciting. Yeah,
so that's cool.
It's pretty cool.
All right, you mentioned you mentioned already the Hayden Seath, I believe, or is that how you say it? Shea, and then you mentioned Hassan Saeed from Egypt, but I want to tell you, your players, is it a what's the right word? A clique? I mean, are you guys a little bunch of buddies on and off the course? I mean, you guys study together? Is it something? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the team has good chemistry. We all like each other. We all have a good time going out there and playing in practice and in our qualifying rounds. And with hanging out off the course, we'll do it at times. It's not. I mean, everyone still has their own group of friends that isn't a part of the team, but for me, I have 2 classes with one of my teammates, and so I'll study with him a lot, and we'll be around each other when those classes
I guess, Mike, did you play collegiate sport?
I did not play collegiate sport. No.
I'm just curious if the teams, do they socialize as well? I mean, is it you see you guys off campus and you guys are walking together as like 5 of this golf team? I mean, is it, where you guys want to meet up
there's
later?
Guys like 3 of the guys on the team live together. They have a house off campus together.
Those are the older.
Those are. I think that's 2 juniors and a sophomore.
And you see that's possibility when you start getting up in the upperclassmen? I mean,
It is. I mean, I don't really know how everything's going to work itself out, but yeah.
Do you have a best buddy at school yet?
I
mean, do
don't know.
Do you actually go to classes? I mean, every time it's
Somehow.
because
Yeah.
to me, your whole life is golf, and that's all I really know you about is golf. And you're always here. Your tournaments and you're playing and you're traveling. Do you have an academics classroom at all? Do you go to school?
Yeah, we the schedule can be hectic at times. We like Mondays and Wednesdays. I have class starting at 10. That goes from 10 to 11:30. We basically get lunch, go straight to qualifying until like 7 at night because we normally have to travel, and then we'll have to go to a night class.
We got about 2 minutes.
I'm going to
3
jump down the list. So what are you studying?
Communications.
Okay. So your goal, because I'm glad you're studying something, which is good. Is your season over? I know you've won 2 tournaments. This is so far this year. You guys have done really well. How many teams are in a tournament, roughly?
It depends on the tournament. There can be 10. There can be 18.
Okay, so a bunch of teams.
Yeah.
You've won 2 of those tournaments.
1, 2, yeah.
And so are your season over, or is there still more to come?
No, we've got 6 more tournaments in the spring, plus conference finals, plus regionals.
All right, so
we
you're not
make
even
it.
halfway. You're like a third.
No, yeah.
All right, and what are your goals? I mean, I know you've got 4 years of rocking your team and helping your team move up this rankings. But what's your future? Right now you're a freshman. What do you see 4 years from now?
4 years from now, I want to be at the level where I'm one of the top players in the nation. I think that with the right amount of work and getting work on the right things that I can be, and I've seen my game improve more than even I really thought it would in the first couple of months of college golf. There's just aspects that being at college and learning from these other players has really helped me with.
Are you talking about college rankings or amateur rankings?
But college rankings, amateur, you can play stuff outside of college.
Will you be doing that?
Yeah, I do it now. Like next weekend, I'll be playing a tournament at Poppy Hills, and then I'll play.
Are you familiar with Poppy?
I've played it once or twice, and
Good question, Bill.
I know. Thanks.
That was awesome.
He's had great success at Poppy Hills too.
We at Coyote Creek, so it's that's kind of the stuff I do in the off season to keep my game in shape.
What do you see yourself 7 years from now?
I want to be playing professionally. I want to.
Can you tell I was leaning towards?
That was good. It was a good lead, Bill.
So you like to follow in the Spieth and those guys, you know, those you wouldn't mind following those kind of guys.
And yeah, they're great examples. They're great players and great people too, and they've done everything the right way. And they're definitely people you look up to and see yourself kind of getting to that level.
Well, it's kind of neat because you kind of are following those. They had great junior careers, and so did you. They college player standouts, and you're just a freshman, and you're already becoming that. So it seems like you're on that right track, and I do know that your passion and is stronger than anybody I know, and you're making the right decisions. You're studying. He came to me and wanted to change his golf swing because Jack Avrit could hit it all over the place and still score.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to hit it all over the place anymore.
Smart.
His misses wants to be pretty darn consistent. So we're going to take a break, Jack. When you come back, we'll say goodbye to you, and then we'll have Dave Shamandel with us. So
awesome. You guys stay with us on the other side. Clubbing with Dave and the Laboratory right here on Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy.